But the big story that's been breaking this evening now, train travel in India is set for its biggest overall ever. The Railway Ministry has just introduced a flexi fare system for Rajdhani, Duronto and Shatabdi trains. The changes in fare will come into effect from September 9th. According to the new rules, only the first 10% of tickets will be sold at the current fare. After that, they will go up as much as 50% above what you pay today. Let's try and understand this development in more detail. Our senior editor, Arun, has more.
It's right before the festive season when this flexi price, surge pricing in the Indian railways on the lines of aircraft fares has suddenly, without any notice, been introduced by the Indian government. Let's break it down for you to tell you precisely what to expect. This is something that potentially impacts millions of passengers every single week. It starts with a fixed base fare for every 10% of berths. So that basically means that a base fare will be fixed for the first 10% of all available berths. That will go up after that 10% of berths will be sold off. The hike will have a prescribed ceiling and tickets cannot be priced beyond that. So remember, the separate levies are likely, as is the current case, with reservation, superfast charges and other levies that may be applicable on your ticket. Vacant berths will be available at the price of the last ticket sold. That's very, very important given what people will be expecting to pay. Lower class tickets, interestingly, may actually turn up pricier than upper class ones because of this segregation system. So if you actually go later, you might end up paying less money than a ticket that was actually bought earlier as a result of the surge pricing issue. So that's how it's actually breaking down right now. Already in effect now, it's going to affect lakhs of passengers every single day.
I want to go to S. Pushpavanam, the Secretary of the Consumer Protection Council in Tamil Nadu, someone who's been tracking the railways. There are two ways to look at it, Mr. Pushpavanam. One is that the railways is adjusting to market realities, is trying to boost revenues. The other is that the consumer will be hit. How are you looking at it?
This is misuse and exploitation of monopoly status. This is not the Achet Din we were waiting for.
No, you're saying this is not Achet Din that you're waiting for, but somewhere the railways also will have to wake up to market realities. You cannot, in every rail budget, not have an increase in rail fares at some stage.
Who demands 3 times, 5 times on a rainy day? They are supposed to be a model service provider. And they are killing the goose that lays a golden egg because people would rather fly. At one point of time, it will exceed even subsidizing fare.
So surge pricing is a global reality.
8 lakh crores.
Sir, with due respect, surge pricing is a global reality. It happens across the world.
Yeah, but they must manage their own resources. They must cut down costs. They have a very high 53% staff cost. It is
I'm going to leave it there, sir. I'm having a little trouble with your phone line. We will continue to track this story. It's just broken this evening. The big story is train fare prices set to surge now ahead of the festive season, particularly Rajdhani, Durontos and the Shatabdis.